it. Let's go, Bubba. Let's go. Don't be scared to hold it. Don't be scared to hold it. You don't know how high that thing's gonna go. Broke over the top of the overnight high. That's good. See if it'll use that as support, but you really just gotta hold it, man. I don't want to get greedy though. I think a 2 to 1, a 1 to 1. Let's see what we got here. Be patient. Think it through. Think it through.
We got crude selling off $101.85. New session lows there. Will ES get to 7,300? So we're about 27 points away from there. Will NQC 28,000 today. Now still's got some room for new all-time highs there. Gold catching a bid. 46.10 last trade.
Order filled.
Let's take a 1
right
to
now.
1
Star of the show. Is it upside? We had 80,000 yet? We had 80,000 yet? What?
No, but we're up 2.8%. I'm just looking at the spot right now. I'll pull up the future shortly. 78,420. Rippa. 78,420. Not quite get the SPX 7250 there.
Yes. Oh, about 25 points away from the 7,300s. Mo. Train's leaving without us.
Yeah.
The train is leaving without us.
Lord.
It's fine. It's totally fine.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just open. Maybe we can see a drop at any minute. It is the point that when you decided to go long, then the market decided to go down. So don't chase it. Don't chase it. This is how you learn to trade.
50-50 on the tilt across the board.
Okay, I got in before the bell opened simply because price was above previous day's high and previous day's close. And that's why I got in. Last night I got in. I also tried it last night, but I got stopped out overnight by a tick. Last time that happened to me, I went on tilt. And I lost one of my Apex accounts. So this time, same thing happened. Let's go look at it. Last night I got in right over here. It was above yesterday's close, which is way down here, and yesterday's high, which is way up here. Well, that's been changed. Let me move that around because I want it to be accurate. The close of yesterday was right there. Okay, so right here I got in last night. Right there, and my stop was underneath here, and it came down and stopped me out right here in the middle of the night. Last time I did that, I went on tilt. Once it falls below, let's get this lined up. Let's make sure it looks right on this. There's yesterday's high right there. So we don't need this one. We don't need this one. This one. Okay. Now, real quickly, let's make sure we have yesterday's low. Yesterday's low is not even in the picture. Okay, got all that situated? Got it. Okay, so we have the close of yesterday, the high of yesterday, and then I went long as it was breaking out. I actually anticipated the breakout over the top. So I don't know if that's going to count as a double star day. I think I will, but it stopped me out, so that's a loss. Even if my stop was underneath this pivot here instead of that one, it would have ticked me out. We get up, I turn on the computer, literally the market is poised to push over the top of previous day's high again. I get long and the bell opens and I get out over a 1-to-1 return, it looks like. Great. I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. I might have been happier if I would have just simply held it. Yeah. I could see myself being happier if I held it. So I made back all the losses from last night, and it's because I took a loss on that first one, and so the second trade was greater. So that's good. This account got hit. I almost blew this account because the day before I took a trade. I had my stop loss at $250, and I moved my stop loss. Total rookie move. And then I started going on tilt. So it's amazing how that's still in you if you don't keep it down. It's like sin. It's like anybody can sin. You're not perfect in the sense that you can't sin. It's just that you keep it down by the grace of God through the Spirit, and you don't let it control you, right? But when we go on tilt with trading, it's just like lusting with the eyes or running your mouth out of pride and anger. You let it take control of you, and you have a mess up. So the last time I went on tilt was this very same thing happened to me, where I got ticked out, literally one tick overnight, and it really made me emotional. And I ended up blowing that account. So over here, whenever that happened the other day, right in here, I got chopped around. I almost blew the account because I was trying to short it. Yeah, I was right here. On this day right here, I was short for good reason, I guess. Well, not necessarily. It was just I was trying to play the range. I was trying to short up here, and then my stop was above this pivot. Well, I moved my stop higher, and it just kept going. And finally, I went long and saved the account by the grace of God. Miracle that I saved the account. I went long, started going long, and I made back, but I broke one of Apex's rules, so that's going to be a problem when I want to pay out on this. If I ever get a payout on this, I hope I do. On this particular account, I got 7 accounts. So this account, I broke a rule that day. Was when it was way down here, I was a little bit green, and then when it started going up, yeah, I was almost close to blowing the account. So what happened that day? I moved my stop loss. I would have only had a $236, $250 loss, a tenth of what you're allowed on these old legacy accounts, 1/10 of the maximum loss. Instead, I went down to like 1900. It was 25 as the max on these particular accounts until I reversed position and went long. So it's just wild to see that you think you're past a certain mindset, or you think you've grown past a certain type of behavior, reverting back to like, primitive behavior. And it still can pop out if you're not careful. If you don't really, I remember saying in the video I was making in the morning, yeah, if it stops me out right here, no big deal. It's only a tenth of my maximum loss potential. And I don't know if I was bragging about it or not. I was speaking confidently, like I knew what I was doing. And I ended up moving my stop loss after that. So that's a big lesson for me to understand. And today, same thing happened where I was praying and telling God, you know what? I'm not gonna move my stop loss. I was stopped out last night. I woke up this morning. I said I was stopped out last night. I'll get back in this trade if it's in the position that I needed to be in. And it was. And I got long, and I said, I'm not going to move my stop loss this time. If it already ticked me out once, and the only reason I got back in because the setup presented itself again. Okay, I didn't get back in on revenge or anger. I had a whole night's sleep. After I saw this, I even went back to bed and rested for a while, a long time. This is several hours before the market opened. So I had time to cool off, and I saw the setup take place. Wow, it hit 2-to-1 on that. Man, that's amazing. And it's still long. It is still going long. Now, another setup could take place. I could get back in it with a different account. It's still in a double star bullish day. If I see another setup, 50% pullback here, on something, a trend line break or something, I can probably try to go long again. If this were to pull back on the 15-minute chart, come back and test this pivot level right here, then I don't see why I can't take a setup. If it rotates back down, comes back down, tests that pivot level, and starts to trend line break and go back up, I think that'd be a good way to get back in it. So that's really all I needed to do on this live stream. That's it. If I get back in a trade, I might come back on and share that in live. But so far, that's it. That's all I needed to live stream today. I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we live stream on this channel. I live stream on my other channel. Come check me out on my other channel. We do Bible studies and stuff. So God bless you. I'll talk to you later.